Hello everyone, we will practice beginner level Hatha Yoga. Try to focus, bring all your focus here and pay attention to what you are doing, but also don't take it too seriously, so you should relax at the same time. Try to find a balance between the two. Don't take things too far, it's not worth hurting yourself. Close your legs, the base of the big toe should be touching. Make a half circle back and down with your shoulders, stretch downwards, pull your chin back a little and stretch upwards with the top of your head. And then close your hands in front of your chest and close your eyes. Start bringing all your focus, all your attention to the here and now, to your practice. Focus on your body, on your breathing. Try to feel all your cells at once. Try to relax all your muscles that you don't need to stand. And now start focusing on your breathing. Your breathing, just observe it for now. Don't change it. Notice how long are your inhale and exhales and which muscles do you use. And now slowly we will change it a little. Equalize your inhale and exhale. First make the longer one to be the length of the shorter. You can count in yourself to if it helps you. And slowly, if you manage to equalize it, then start lengthening it. Start to make both your inhale and exhale just a little longer. Try not to get out of breath, so don't take things too far. Also try to keep the softness and continuity of your breathing. And after the next exhale, let go of this special breathing and just return to your natural one. Notice if anything has changed to when we started the class. And slowly, blinking, open your eyes. Put down your hands, make a little spread, and start circling backwards with your shoulder. try to make this a controlled circling, so don't do stuff like this. And forward. And a half circle backward. And slowly start circling with your head. Start with small circles and make them wider as it becomes more comfortable. And slowly stop with smaller and smaller circles and start in the other direction. And slowly stop with smaller and smaller circles. Lock your fingers and push out in front. And with an inhale, start to bring them, start to stretch upwards with them, and go as far as you can keep your hands stretched. If you cannot stretch completely upwards, only in like this, it's completely fine. And put them down. Move your fingers one further away. Again, push out. And with an inhale, stretch upwards. When stretching upwards like this, try to breathe in your chest. If you breathe in your chest, you can feel that your ribcage is elevating a little from your pelvis with every inhale. And slowly, with an exhale, put down your hands, rock them a little. And lock them behind your back. Bend your knee a little. With an inhale, elevate your hands. And with an exhale, bend forward. Make sure that there is no intense stretch in your thigh flexors or in your thighs. And with an inhale, straighten up. Move your fingers one further away again. With an inhale, elevate. And with an exhale, bend forward. And with an inhale, straighten up. And again, rock your hands a little. Stretch upwards, palms facing towards each other. And breathe in your chest. Use your ribcage. Don't use your stomach. Try not to use your stomach to breathe. If you do this, then you can notice that your stomach is getting a little more flat with each inhale. And now, grab one of your hands. And with an exhale, bend towards the opposite direction. Try to keep your pelvis in the middle. And try to breathe. Try using the muscles on this side to breathe, on the stretching side. And with an inhale to the middle again. And with an exhale to the other side. And with an inhale to the middle again. And just put down your hands. Rock them a little again. Bend your knees. Tip your head forward. And starting from the top, start to bend your spine. Go as slow as you can. And bit by bit, bend forward. You can bend your knees. I even said it. Every time you feel intense stretching in your thigh flexors, you can just bend your knees. And now with an inhale, straighten up again. Try to come up very slowly and try to feel every vertebrae as you come up. Take a few breaths. And again, bend your knee, tip your head forward and slowly bend forward. Put down your hands and slowly step back and arrive into hands and knees. Elevate the base of your palms a few times. You can even come up to the top of your fingers if you feel like it. Just make sure that you use as little momentum as possible. And slowly stop. Start circling above your wrists. Make this a controlled movement as well, so don't do it too fast. And slowly to the other direction. As you circle, try observing as the weight distribution changes on your palms. And slowly stop. Now, tilt your pelvis backwards. This is the backwards direction. And now tip it forwards. This is the forward direction. Now tip it backwards again, and with an exhale, let this movement ripple through your spine. So push your spine to the sky. Try breathing in your chest. Now we will do the opposite. So tilt your pelvis forwards and vertebrae by vertebrae, let this go through your spine. And arrive in the opposite direction. We will do these two movements to the rhythm of the breathing. So exhale, push out, and inhale, do the opposite. And do this in your own rhythm, whatever feels comfortable to you. This is called Najari. And after the next exhale, stop and go back into neutral position. Put your toes together, open up your knees a little around the shoulder width, and sit back gently on your heels and stretch forwards with your hands and put down your forehead. And just stretch a little. If it's a good feeling, you can try pushing your palms into the ground. At the same time, try rotating your elbow bands upwards. And slowly let go of this force and come back up into hands and knees. Stretch one of your legs, stretch backwards with the heel, and do this with the other. Now step forwards with your hands, one or two palms length. Bring your shoulders above your hands, put down your toes and stretch your legs. Make sure that your pelvis doesn't fall in, so your spine, your whole back is straight. So make sure you don't do something like this. If it's too hard for you, then you can do a higher version of it. Phalakasana. In this position, rotate forwards your elbow bands, put down your knees, and with an exhale, put down your chest and chin in front of your hands. Ashtangasana. Make sure the majority of the weight is on your hands. And from here, with an inhale, with the help of your toes, push forward. Drive into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Tilt your pelvis backwards, push your sacrum into the ground, push your pelvis into the ground. You can have this by flexing your buttocks. Stretch backwards and towards each other with your elbows, and every inhale, stretch forwards with your chest. You can look forwards or downwards depending which is more comfortable to your neck. And from here, relax a little and push yourself back up into hands and knees. Put down your toes, push your hands hard into the ground and slowly elevate your pelvis. Ride into mountain and start bending your knees alternately. And slowly stop with this bending. Try to get comfortable in mountain. Your hands should be stretched, your knee can be bent. Your heels don't have to touch the ground. Try rotating your elbow bands upwards, but keep pushing the ground with your palms. Your neck should be relaxed. And stretch backwards with your sitting bones. Try breathing in your chest again. And from here, lift your left leg to your chest and step up next to your left hand. You can do this in multiple steps if it's too hard for you. Push down your foot into the ground and start rocking your hip to the left and right. And slowly stop with the rocking and start circling with it to one direction. Start with small circles again and make them wider as it becomes more easier. And to the other direction. And slowly stop. Bring your left foot between your two hands and with an inhale stretch forwards, push your hind foot into the ground. With an exhale, move your body backwards, press your front heel into the ground. Inhale forwards, exhale backwards. Do this in your own rhythm a few times. And stop after the next inhale. Move your foot back to the side. Now try closing your heel to your buttocks. Try not to get cramps in your thigh flexor. Now put down your toes, put down your leg and toes and stretch it. Stretch backwards with your heel and forwards with your chest. And slowly put down your knee and foot and straighten up. Tilt your pelvis backwards again. Try keeping this backward tilt all the time. You can have this by flexing your right buttocks. Press your right foot into the ground and slowly, with an inhale, every inhale stretch upwards and with an exhale, move forwards and downwards. Try to hold yourself with the strength of your legs. So your hands, you shouldn't support yourself with your hands, only if it's very much needed. And with an inhale, straighten up. And with an exhale, bend forward. This should be a relaxing forward bend. We are just resting the hip right now. So don't stretch your left leg. And move forward again. Push down the base of your big toe and move backwards again. Try to stretch your left leg as much as you can. And move forward again. Put down your hands, stretch your hind leg, and step backwards into Falkasana. From here, rotate forwards your elbow bends, put down your knees, and with an exhale, Ashtangasana. Put down your chest and chin. With the next inhale, press forward into Cobra. And with the next exhale, push yourself up into Mountain. Rest here a little. Try to make this relaxing. You can observe the difference between your two sides. And from here, elevate your right leg to your chest and step up next to your right hand. Again, press your hind foot into the ground. This will take off weight off your knee and it becomes more comfortable. And try start rocking your hip to the left and right. And start making circles with it. Start with small circles again and make them bigger, slowly. And to the other direction. And slowly stop. Move your right foot between your hands and with an inhale, stretch forwards, push your hind foot into the ground. With an exhale backwards, push your front heel into the ground. Inhale forwards, exhale backwards. Do this in your own rhythm now. Start with the next inhale. Move your foot back to the side and try closing your left heel to your buttocks. And put it down. Put your toes down and stretch your leg. Stretch backwards with your heel, forwards with your chest. And put it down again and slowly straighten up. Tilt your pelvis backwards, press your hind foot into the ground and slowly start moving your pelvis forwards and downwards. Flex your left buttocks, relax your shoulders and keep pushing your left foot into the ground. Breathe softly, continuously. Find the balance between strength and comfort. And with the next inhale, straighten up. Exhale, bend forward. And move forward. Push down the base of your big toe and slowly move backwards. And move forward. Put down your toe, stretch your leg put down your hands as well, and step back. Falakasana. From here, put down your knees, chest and chin, Ashtangasana. Push forward into Bhujangasana. And push up with exhale into mountain. And from here, slowly, start walking towards your hands. And arrive in a forward bend. Bend your knees if it's needed. And slowly, with an inhale, bit by bit, straighten up. I will just make this in a little angle so you can probably see me better. And from here, we will take a similar stance as in the beginning. So close your legs, the base of your big toe should be touching. Move your shoulders back and down. Stretch downwards with your hands. Pull your chin back a little and stretch upwards with the top of your head. Tadasana. This will be a basic stance, a starting stance for sun salutation, which we will do now. So, inhale, exhale, close your hands in front of your chest. Inhale, stretch upwards. Exhale, bend forwards. Bend your knees if needed. With the next inhale, step back with your right leg. Press your foot into the ground and stretch forwards with your chest. With the next exhale, step backward with your left leg as well. Arrive into Falakasana. And with the next exhale, put down your knees and chest and chin, Ashtangasana. And inhale into Bhujangasana. And with the next exhale, push yourself up into mountain. With the next inhale, step up with your right foot between your hands and stretch forward with an inhale. With the next exhale, step up and bend forward. Inhale, straighten up slowly and stretch upwards. Exhale, close your hands in front of your chest. Inhale, Tadasana. This was one half circle. Now we will do the other half, which we will start with the left leg. So, inhale, exhale, close your hands, inhale, stretch upwards, exhale, bend forward. Step backwards with your left foot and inhale, stretch forwards. Exhale, step backwards with your right foot, Falakasana. Next exhale, put down your knees, chest and chin into Ashtangasana. Inhale into Bhujanga. And exhale, push yourself up into Sumervasana. With the next inhale, step forwards with your left leg between your hands and stretch forwards. And exhale, step up with your other foot and bend forward. Inhale, slowly straighten up and stretch upwards. Exhale, close your hands in front of your chest. Inhale, Tadasana. Make a little spread. Close your eyes. And rest a little. Observe how you feel, how your body feels. Was it hard or was this easy to do? With the warm-ups we did in the beginning of the lesson, you can practice this 3, 5, even 1 time a day. It will be very good for your body. Open your eyes, step back into Tadasana. And from here, step back with your right foot into middle with spread. Stretch forwards and backwards with your hands. And as if you're being pulled by your front hand, start moving your upper body forward, and when you cannot move forward anymore, start bending your whole body. Your hand should arrive next to your leg, the other hand to the sky. Don't support yourself with the hand. If you would need to do that, then come a little more up. And if you've got the balance, you can look up to the ceiling. Look up after your hand in the sky. And as if you're being led by your backhand, start to come upwards with an inhale. Switch your legs, rotate them to the other side. And again, as if you're being pulled by your front hand, start moving forwards and then downwards. If you have the balance, then you can look up. Try pushing both your foot into the ground. Try rotating both your hips outwards. And again, find the balance between relaxation and effort. And slowly, with the lead of your backhand, straighten up, rotate back to the front, and step up into Tadasana. Make this Tadasana comfortable, so don't flex yourself. It should be a relaxing position. Now step back with your right leg again. Make this a longer step back. Your front foot is facing forwards, your hind foot to the side completely in 90 degrees around. And your front knee should be above your front ankle. Make sure it doesn't go to the side. And put your forearm above your knee on your thigh and stretch upwards with your right hand. Make sure that your hind foot is completely stretched. Try rotating both your hips outwards. If this is too easy for you, then you can go down. You can support yourself on the ground with your hand. And stretch forwards with your hands. Whichever position you chose. Now, slowly straighten up. Rotate to the other side again. Bend your knee. Make sure it's above your ankle. It's the most important thing. And of course, don't overstretch yourself. Support yourself on your thigh and stretch to the sky. Or go a little bit more down and stretch forwards. It doesn't matter which variation you choose. Choose the one that feels the best for you right now. And breathe. And with the next inhale, come up again, straighten up. Move your legs back to the middle just a bit and step up into Tadasana. Take a little time to rest and at the same time observe your body. See if you feel a little heat going through. And again, step back with your right foot. The stance will be the same, so make sure that your front knee is above your ankle. Rotate both your hips outwards, keep rotating it, keep pushing your foot to the side so that you would also almost want to rip the mattress back. Of course, if you cannot make a spread this wide, then make a more little one. It's completely fine. Stretch forwards and backwards with your hands. Try to start the stretch from deep within your chest. And look after your front hand. Relax your shoulders, and find the balance between effort and relaxation. And put down your hands slowly. Stretch your front leg. Rotate both your feet to the other side. And bend your front knee again. Make sure it's above the ankle. Stretch forwards and backwards. Look after your front hand. Make sure that your knee doesn't fall in. Make sure that your knee stays above your ankle. Keep pressing your foot into the ground. Relax your shoulders. Stretch upwards with the top of your head and downwards with your sitting bones. This is a very easy position because you need to stretch everywhere. And slowly put down your hands. Stretch your leg, turn back to the middle and then to the front and step up into Tadasana. Relax a little. And from here make a little spread. Bend your knee and slowly bend forward. And just stay here and rest a while. You can also grab your elbows and just rock yourself to the left and right. And slowly stop the rocking if you did it, and slowly again straighten up. We will do one balance practice. If you feel very imbalanced, then it's completely fine to stand next to the wall and use the wall whenever you would get out of balance. Close your legs again in Tadasana. Start moving all your weight over to your left foot and start elevating your right, but don't elevate it completely, rather just move it to the side. Move your heel to the side, like this, and put your foot on your other foot. If this is quite fine with you, then if you found the balance here, then you can move your feet onto your calf, or even with the help of your hands to your inner thigh. And if you have this, you can close your hands in front of your chest, top of your head, or above the sky. I forgot to say that it helps if you watch a fixed point. So do that if you hadn't done it already. And from here slowly put down your hands and leg. Tadasana again. And now start moving all your weight to your right leg. Elevate your left and roll it to the side. Put your foot on the other. Watch a fixed point, and you can come upwards with your leg like this, or just put it to your inner thigh. Close your hands in front of your chest, the top of your head, or in the sky. You can stop wherever it's best for you. Try to breathe softly, continuously, and if you fall out of balance, don't get angry. Don't get angry at yourself. Just get back into position and keep practicing. And now slowly put down your hands and your leg. Bend your knee, tip your head forward and slowly bend forward again. And from here, put down your palms and step back into mountain pose. And for mountain, you can we will arrive into sitting. You can do this however it feels nice for you, or you can follow my instruction. Step up with your right leg between your left hand and left leg between your right hand, and with a crossed leg sitting you can arrive here and just stretch your legs. Tip your pelvis forwards. You can have this tipping by taking out the muscles out under your buttocks, and stretch your upper body, stretch forwards and up with your chest. If it's too much for your thighs, then just bend your knees, and you can place your hands on your thighs next to your body or behind your body, supporting your pelvis. Dandasana. If you have found the right position, then gently push down your heels and towards yourself, as if you would want to hook the ground and pull it to yourself. But don't take it too far, so gently. And from here, we will bend forward slowly. If you have tension in your thigh flexors, then you would want to bend your knees even more. And as slow as you can, start bending forwards. Try to grab your big toe with your index, middle finger and thumb, but don't pull yourself. It's very important that you don't pull yourself. Keep bending your knee until you can comfortably grab your toe. And remember, gently keep pushing your heel down and towards yourself. And slowly let go with the hands and straighten up. Pull up one of your legs, preferably the right. Pull up your right leg and rotate it outwards from the hip. Put it to the side. If it's not touching the ground completely, as you can see mine is not either, or it's a little higher, then it's completely fine. You can move it maybe a little forward. If you are much more relaxed, then you can put it to the back, like this, or maybe even more back. And try to turn your whole upper body towards your stretch leg. With an inhale, stretch upwards, and with an exhale, bend forward. Whichever position you choose, make sure that you don't pull yourself with your hands. It's very important. And try pressing your stretched heel into the ground and towards yourself. The same as before. And slowly with an inhale, straighten up. Move your leg back to the middle and stretch it. And pull up the other. Rotate it outwards from the hip. Put to the side. Turn your upper body. Try to turn it as much towards your stretched leg as possible. With an inhale, stretch upwards. And with an exhale, slowly bend forwards. And breathe. Breathe gently, comfortably, continuously. And with an inhale, straighten up. Put back your leg in the middle and then stretch it. And now put them both on to the foot and put your foot together And try to pull your legs as close to yourself as it's comfortable. You can grab your ankles, your big toes, or the whole of your foot, and try to stretch your upper body. If this is too much for you, then you should just stay here, or you can even support yourself in the back like this and let your knees fall to the ground. If it's okay, then just try to straighten your upper body. Try to push your chest forward a little. Push. If you want to make the stretching more intense, then you can push together the outer edge of your soles. You will feel that your knees will go a little closer to the ground. And from here, slowly let go of the force, relax, push your back a little, get your legs together, and close your legs, close your knees with your hands like this. And keep pushing your spine to the back, but just gently. You just compensate a little. And then slowly get up again. Stretch one of your legs, pull up the other to the chest and put it across the other leg. And you can grab it with your left hand, grab your bent leg with your left hand like this, or you can try to go around with your whole body and put your upper arm against it and push your thigh and upper arm against each other. With an inhale, stretch upwards, and with an exhale, start twisting to the back. Start this twist from the bottom of your spine. And slowly move back to the middle. Put back one of your leg, put back your leg, and pull out the other. Put across the other leg. You can grab it like this, or just go around with your whole upper body and slowly twist to the back. And slowly move back to the middle, put back your leg, and just as comfortable as you can, bend forward. You don't need to grab your toes now or anything. And again, straighten up. Move to the front of the mattress, grab the top of your shin, push out your back, and as slow as you can, using your muscles, right into lying down. Pull back down your soles, and we will do Kondarasana now, yogic bridge, and pull up your heels as close to the buttocks as it's comfortable to you. Stretch with your arms towards your heels, palms facing down, and we will breathe in the chest. We will elevate the pelvis. Only elevate your pelvis as long as it's comfortable to your waist. As soon as you start feeling tension in your waist, you should just stop where you are and even move a little backwards. So, push your soles into the ground and start elevating your pelvis. Try to breathe in your chest. Flex. Tilt your pelvis backwards, flex your buttocks. And elevate as far up as it's comfortable to you, to your waist especially. If it's comfortable, you can lock your fingers below your back. every inhale, you should stretch with your chest towards your chin. And slowly start lying back down. Pull up your knees a little and just grab them. And put back down your legs. We will do full reverse positions. If you wouldn't want to do this due to any reason, like neck injury or your cycle or any other reason, then you can relax in lying down butterfly, or you can just stretch your legs, not necessarily need to stretch, just put them to the sky and rest like this. If you would want to come further, then I would like you to watch the video first. I will quickly show you what we will do, so you don't have to roll your head around. First we will do a Pindasana, and then we will do Sarvangasana. We will go back from here to Pindasana again, and then move back down. Only do as much as it's comfortable to you. So if you would come further, then elevate your legs, and as slow as you can, bring your legs above your head and put your knees close to your forehead and your heels close to your buttocks. Support yourself in the back with your hands. Try to make this as relaxing as possible. And from here, if you would come further, you can stop here of course. If you would come further, then just straighten your legs to the sky and try to support yourself as close to the shoulder blades as possible with your hands. And try to breathe. Breathe softly, continuously. And from here, slowly bend your knees and pull back your legs above your head. Pindasana again. And from here, as slow as you can, start moving back into lying down. That was it for the reverse positions. We will do now the compensation of this. You can do this even if you haven't done the previous. So stretch your legs, your hands next to your body. You can put your thumb under your buttocks. Press your forearms down into the ground hard, and with the next inhale, elevate your whole upper body and put back down only your head. Make sure there is as little weight on your head as possible. Every inhale, stretch upwards with your chest. Breathe in your chest, don't use the stomach for breathing. And with the next inhale, elevate your upper body just a little and then go back down, lie back down. Bend your knees, pull up your feet and elevate them as well. Grab them, hug them. And you can start rocking yourself left and right if you feel it feels good. Or you can grab your knees with your hands, fingers facing towards the feet, and start making little circles with them. This way we can massage the area around the sacrum and the other direction as well. And slowly stop. Put your hands to the side and bend your knees around 90 degrees, and as slow as you can and as comfortable as you can, and put your hands to one side, legs to one side, and look into the other direction. And first bring back your head and then your legs to the middle and put them to the other side and look into the other side. Don't stretch yourself too much. Don't stretch yourself at all. It's a relaxing position now. And first your head and then your legs. Move them back to the middle. Slowly put down your legs. And roll to one of your sides. Your arm should be under your head. And the other arm in front of you, in front of your chest. And slowly push yourself up into sitting when you are ready. We will do a little breathing practice. I suggest doing it in sitting down. If you do that, then you can use something to elevate your pelvis. This doesn't have to be a brick. This can be, it's more comfortable if it's a pillow. So get something that you can sit on and try to find the most comfortable sitting position to you. You can even sit on your heels like this if it's very comfortable to you. So I hope you have found the best sitting position. Put your hands on your knees, palms facing up or down, it doesn't matter. Move your shoulders back and down, pull your chin back a little and stretch upwards with the top of your head, so your spine is as long as possible. Close your eyes and observe your breathing. You can even notice if it has changed compared to the beginning of the class. And now we will do Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. If you know the practice, then feel free to do it. If not, then come with me. Elevate your right hand, put your middle and index finger in the middle of your forehead. We will use the ring finger to close the left nostril and we will use the thumb to close the right. And don't do it yet, because you won't be able to breathe. And just breathe. And breathe out. Close your right nostril and breathe in the left. Close your left, breathe out on the right. Breathe in the right. And change, breathe out on the left. Breathe in the left. Breathe out on the right. And start doing this in your own rhythm. We always change nostrils after an inhale. Try to keep all your focus on your breathing. Do one more full circle and finish when you have exhaled on your left nostril. After that, put back down your hand and just observe your breathing. And try to keep this inner focus and get ready for relaxation. If you need to dress up or bring a blanket, then do it now. And lie back down on your back. Legs stretched and at least the hip width spread. Hands next to the body. Palms facing upwards. Starting from the hip, stretch downwards with your legs, with your heels. And with the next exhale, let it go. Stretch downwards with your hands and upwards with the top of your head. And with the next exhale, let it go. Push down your sacrum and waist into the ground and stretch upwards with the top of your head again. And with the next exhale, let it go. Try to feel your whole body. Try to relax your whole body. If you feel tension anywhere, then you can try relaxing it by breathing through it, or just flexing that part. Flex as hard as you can and then just let it go. Try to feel every cell, every muscle at once. Try to feel all the heat, all the energy in your body. And relax. Let go of your weight. Every exhale, let your weight fall to the ground. Let the ground support you. And slowly start bringing all your focus to your breathing. Your breathing is soft, continuous, relaxed. any thought or feeling comes, just observe it just for a second and then let it go. Just be with your breathing now. And slowly let go. Let go of observing your breathing and just be, just rest, relax, however long you like, to your health. Namaste.